Welcome to your Sunday Sports Check, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles, topping sports. The bout for Atlanta's women's basketball showcase tipping off this weekend over at the Imperial Arena. Today, the third game of that showcase taking place. It would be a showdown between the Ivy League and the MEAC, as the Princeton Tigers would face the University of Maryland Eastern Shore Hawks. First quarter, the Tigers' defense would stifle the Hawks, only allowing 6 points in the first 10 minutes. Second quarter, the Hawks would find some offense, but they couldn't stop Princeton from scoring either, as they would lead by 17 at the half. UMES would win the third quarter battle, but ultimately the 18 points from Ashley Shea would be too much for them to overcome. The Tigers would cruise to the 81-62 win. Final game of the showcase set to take place tomorrow at 12 p.m. as the San Diego State Aztecs will take on the Penn State Nittany Lions. Still in women's hoops, a defensive battle took place this week as Yolette McPhee-McCoon and her Ole Miss Lady Rebels bested the Memphis Tigers 73-64 in overtime. The Rebels winning their first overtime game since February 2024. Ole Miss came back from as far out as 13 points late in the third quarter, while the two teams switched 10 times with 8 ties. Despite Memphis having 2 players scoring 20 points, Ole Miss depth proving to be the deciding factor in this one. Ole Miss is undefeated through the first 4 games of a season for the third time under Coach Yo.
It was really a great environment for our group. I mentioned that logistically I probably would have handled some things different. People want to know what that means. Like, we just drove up the day of and just got off the bus and was like, go play. And we usually don't do that for road games. But again, for me, I'm thinking, I go to Memphis all the time to shop and stuff like that. No big deal. And that probably got us off to a bad start. Nevertheless, really glad that our team showed some fight and resiliency. That's what November is about. I'd seen some people go down in flames, and our team just decided that they wouldn't. Christine with a phenomenal game, and then Cody and Sierra with a strong second half to back it up. So.
And the Bayman national basketball team coach connecting with one of our biggest basketball stars, but this time it's in New York, as it was revealed on Friday that the New York Liberty have agreed to a deal to hire longtime Golden State Warriors assistant coach Chris DeMarco as their new head man. Liberty, of course, the current team of Bayman basketball superstar Jonquel Jones. DeMarco managed the Warriors defense and worked closely with star Klay Thompson as well. After winning its first WNBA championship in 2024, New York looked capable of a title defense with a 9-0 start in 2025 before injuries struck stars Jones, Breanna Stewart, and several others. They were bounced out of the postseason in the first round this year. And that's been Look at Your Sports on this Sunday. A check on weather when we return.